Hello, I am Dibyendu. Today, I want to challenge a core belief in the world of AI in maintenance and reliability engineering. We keep hearing that AI will bring in a revolution in maintenance and reliability. But let me ask you, what kind of AI would do that? Would any AI be able to do that? What are the assumptions built into an AI? Today's AI in maintenance, whatever it is now, is about pattern recognition. It takes in data, it analyzes the data, and then it tries to match the patterns and flags faults and abnormalities. But what happens when failures don't follow past patterns? That means it is referring to a library of patterns and it is not matching. Then what will happen? Obviously, the AI will fail, just like any human expert would also fail. For example, recently, one plant, a fan showed high axial vibrations. Now, axial vibrations can happen due to many various reasons, but the most usual pattern is it happens due to misalignment or looseness. But the data that the AI got did not fit the past patterns that is stored. Therefore, the system could not explain it, nor the analyst. Then what was the problem? The problem wasn't the data, it is the logic or thinking behind the diagnosis. We weren't just asking the right questions. AI will bring in a revolution in the way with which we think. And the way we think depends on what questions we ask. That is where contradiction-driven engineering, or CDE as I call it, changes everything. CDE is a failure. In CDE, a failure is treated as an unresolved contradiction. For CDE, every failure hides a contradiction. But what is a contradiction? It happens when a desirable and undesirable phenomena coexist together. For instance, high speed versus high wear rate. Now these two, one is desirable and one is undesirable. Or too hot versus low strength. What is desirable, that is the process requirement, hot, but low strength automatically leads to failure. So that is undesirable, but they both exist together. So what AI needs is not more historical data, which is very difficult to have in maintenance. A lot of historical data is not possible. Neither it needs more sensor data, however often you collect it. It needs to be trained to recognize design contradictions or the tensions that need to be resolved for getting higher reliability. Hence, I believe the future of reliability is not just predictive, it is prescriptive, contradictory, and imaginative. Therefore, AI must ask for every problem, what contradiction caused this failure? What design or engineering rule or theory is the system violating? What if we looked at energy flows instead of part failures? And what will be the evolving failures which has not yet happened now but will happen in the future? That is what I have built into my diagnostic tools. That is what I teach. And that is what I will be sharing with you every week. If you are a reliability engineer, a plant manager, or a leader in asset intensive industries, join me in rethinking the foundations of our tools that we will use. Because the revolution in reliability won't come from better sensors, It will come from better questions and better thinking. I am Dibyendu. Let's reimagine maintenance together. Signing off for now. Thank you.